Hello everyone, this is Mike at 24/7 Tech, and this is going to be our very first unboxing video here on the channel. And what we have today to unbox is the Windows mixed reality headset. It's the Dell Visor. This is the headset made by Dell, and it has the specifications as all the rest of the Windows mixed reality headsets. And I just got it in, have not opened it up yet. So guys, let's get right to it and unbox the Dell Visor mixed reality headset. Okay everyone, this is the box that the Dell Visor mixed reality headset comes in. All sides of it here. And I have not had a chance to even, like I said, open it. All the seals are still on it, as you can see. Maybe you can see in the camera there. And so I've got my trusty little Swiss Army knife keychain type gimmick here with a little knife on the end I'll use to cut the tape. And let's get into this. There is 4 seals along the bottom. Okay. That should allow us to lift up the box, the top of the box. And it's starting to come loose. Let me see if I get a little leverage on it here. Okay, starting to come along a little bit here. All right, the top of the box comes off, and very nice packaging by Dell. First thing we see here, you got the 2 move controllers or motion controllers. They're in their own separate sleeve packaging. We'll set those right off to the side over here. And here's the second one. I must say they're nice controllers. They seem nice in the hand to begin with, but a little less ergonomic, I would say, compared to the HTC Vive or the Oculus Rift. Still, they feel relatively nice in the hand. And then here's the main headset. Very nice. I chose this one of the mixed reality headsets to order because I like the nice white crisp color here of the Dell Visor. It's got a very nice clean look to it. There's also a lot of padding here on the back and on the front as well. And one good thing about this particular headset's padding I can see that is better than other mixed reality, Microsoft or the Windows mixed reality headsets, is the type of padding it uses. This is not an absorbent material, so it's nice padding, but if you get sweaty in a VR session, you should be able to wipe the sweat off of it very easily. It's not foam, so that is a good thing. If you have a friend over or something and you're both playing the VR, taking turns swapping back, it's not that much of a sanitary problem to be able to switch the headset back and forth like some of the others. So that's good for on Dell's part in making this model the headset. Another thing that I like here is there's a slider here for the, as you can see, for the cables that are coming out. And the cables are, you have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack right here, and then right here on these cables is you have one HDMI and one USB 3.0, and the Dell Visor and all the Windows mixed reality headsets work off of just 2 connections. You have a HDMI 2.0 port, and then you also have your USB 3.0. And the reason for that is if you see the two cameras right here and here, those are not pass-through cameras like on the HTC Vive. These are actually tracking cameras that track the motion controllers. So it has inside-out tracking, as Microsoft calls it. Therefore, there are no need to eat up a bunch of USB ports on your computer with the lighthouses like the HTC Vive has. So everything is handled in the headset. And then, of course, we have a leash here that attaches to the two leashes, one for each of the two motion controllers, so that if you're all worked up in a game session and one of the controllers fly out of your hand, it won't destroy your monitor or TV or anything else close to you. So leashes are very safety important there. All right, and here, there's a small box here. What's inside of that? Oh, great. The Dell Visor, they include 2 packs of AA batteries. That is something else to note, that the motion controllers supplied by Dell for this setup, they take AA batteries. Right here, you can see the compartment, they take AA batteries. Now that has some good implications and some bad implications. One is, when your batteries run out, like on the HTC Vive, you're done playing until you recharge them because the batteries are sealed, they're rechargeable, and they're sealed inside of the controller. However, with these batteries, if you're into a gaming session and the batteries run dead, then you're not done playing, you just simply switch out and put new AA batteries in. Personally, I kind of like that model. People have always critiqued the Xbox controllers, the Xbox 360 and Xbox One wireless controllers, because they took AA batteries instead of having a rechargeable battery inside, compared to the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 controllers, which have the rechargeable batteries inside. I've always actually preferred the Xbox style to have the batteries because I personally have always just went and bought the rechargeable battery packs for like 20 bucks, get you a couple battery packs and a charger. Usually you can find a good deal on Amazon for around $20 for that, for the Xbox controllers. And that makes them rechargeable just like the PlayStation controllers. And, if your battery goes bad, you just buy a new battery pack and throw it in. You don't need to buy a whole new controller. Or if the PlayStation 4 controller battery goes bad, you either have to order a repair kit or a new battery on Amazon or somewhere and take the controller apart and replace it, or you have to buy yourself a whole new controller, whereas with the Xbox style, you just replace the battery pack or the batteries that you have in it. So one thing I would suggest because of this, I do not believe they make any battery packs as of yet for these motion controllers, so you might want to invest in some rechargeable AA batteries. You might want to get 8 of them. I think that's what I'm going to do. That way I can always have a set charging and always have a set in the controllers. So I'll never have any downtime. But I wouldn't hate to get into kind of an intense session in VR and an hour or so in, and the batteries go dead and not have any charge. So I think I'm going to get myself 8 brand new rechargeable batteries and a nice charger to go with them, and that will solve that problem. So here's a nice white box, and I believe it holds all the paperwork here for the Dell Visor. Dell Visor with compatible controllers, manual, and here's another little booklet that shows you how to, some basic setup steps for the Dell Visor. One of the reasons why I decided to go with the Dell Visor over some of the other mixed reality headsets, there are a couple reasons. One is that I read about the padding before I got it that I mentioned earlier, that it has the padding that's not straight styrofoam. The other thing I liked was the cable management here on the side of it, as you can see, where you can let it droop kind of in front of you, or you slide it back and it goes behind you. It goes in front of you for like set down play, and if you're standing up, you can slide back behind your head to drape across your back. And Another reason why I picked up the Dell Visor is that you know, all the Windows mixed reality headsets, a lot of the specifications, not all, because Samsung has the Samsung Odyssey, and their screen resolution is a little bit higher. I believe it's 1600 by 1440 on the Samsung Odyssey. However, all the rest of the Windows mixed reality headsets, including the Dell Visor, is 1440 by 1440 on each eye. Yeah, so when I said screen resolution, I meant per eye. So the Dell Odyssey would be 1600 by 1440 per eye. So the Dell Visor and the rest of them are 1440 by 1440 per eye. And however, that seems like they're the same. But if you look at the tech specifications on each of the headsets, not all of them have the same field of view, which is very important in VR. The field of view is the field, you know, how much you can see, and the narrower the field of view, it's more tunnel vision that you have inside of virtual reality. So like the Acer makes one of the Windows mixed reality headsets, and the field of view in that is 95 degrees. That is the smallest field of view of any of the mixed reality headsets. The Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive both have a field of view of 110 degrees. Even though they both on paper say they have the same field of view, I've noticed that in the HTC Vive that it just seems like the field of view is just a little bit wider than on the Oculus Rift. But on paper, they both have the same field of view of 110 degrees. There's headsets such as the, I believe the Lenovo Explorer has a 105 degree field of view. The Dell version has 95 degree field of view, same as the Acer. And the Samsung and the Dell Visor both are supposed to have a 110 degree field of view, which is the same as the Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive. So that is another reason why I picked it up, along with the nice aesthetics and the nice clean white look. The reason the field of view difference, and this is the last thing I'm probably going to get into before we end this unboxing video, and later hopefully I'll have a review video up of this unit. But the reason for the difference in the field of view, a lot of times, since they have the same resolution screen, again except for the Samsung Odyssey, it has to do with how close your eyes are to the lenses. So I'm assuming that or not the lenses, but the screens. Well, lenses / screens. So I'm assuming that here on the Dell Visor that your eyes rest just a little bit closer to the actual LCD screens inside the Dell Visor. So that's something else that all of these Windows mixed reality headsets have, and that is they have the Fresnel lenses, and then they also all have LCD displays. Except for, again, the Samsung Odyssey, and they have an OLED display. But from what I've heard about this unit and what we'll see in the review, I believe that the LCD is not going to make a huge difference. I'm sure that there's a definite difference in the contrast between light and darks in the OLED. However, from what I've heard so far about this particular unit, the LCD screen is very good. So thanks for being with us. This is our first unboxing here on 24/7 Tech, and I am Mike at 24/7 Tech. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button. Also, in the comments, if you've tried one of these headsets, share your opinion, and we'll see the discussion down there and see how what everybody else thinks about this unit. And again, I hope soon to post a review of this unit. So thank you very much, and have a good one. Remember, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you want more content just like this.